back, recognizing American history and recognizing Black history. Today marks Juneteenth, aka June 19th, which is the day Union soldiers brought news of the Emancipation Proclamation to enslaved African Americans in Texas, signaling the end of slavery. And today I'm joined in studio by Bakersfield NAACP President Patrick Jackson. So thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
So this is obviously a day packed with history, marking 156 years since slavery ended. And what does this mean for the African American community here in Kern?
I think one of the biggest things for African Americans here in Bakersfield is to realize that it's our 4th of July. You know, as African Americans, a lot of people don't know about Juneteenth, the significance of it, and even for it to become a federal holiday, is going to embark on the embracement of learning more about a lot of our history.
And of course, it was just this week that Juneteenth became a federal holiday. So how does that change the significance of the holiday?
I think more younger people will start to know about Juneteenth. Many adults don't even know about Juneteenth. So this brings on a whole nother element of, even in history books, of actually learning about what Juneteenth is all about and also celebrating it to where it's part of American history.
And so it's a huge gathering, and obviously Juneteenth, recognizing that as a federal holiday, a huge step for furthering the interests of people in color, but that journey isn't necessarily done. So what do you think comes next?
Well, I think the process continues, especially we have disparities in so many different areas when it comes to education, when it comes to health care, when it comes to economic development. So we are far from the finish line, but these small steps of victory helps us to stay encouraged for the next step to continue.
And as you had mentioned, this is now an opportunity for one of the young people to learn about Juneteenth, but it's an area that a lot of adults hadn't necessarily known about before. So why is it important to promote education of Black history?
I think it's important because the more you learn of yourself, the more self-respect you have, the more proud you are about who you are. And we see, especially in the African American community, that we need to embed love and self-care into one another. And doing events like this, we'll be able to shower that love, show that we can come together in unity and love one another.
And I think that is certainly supported statistically, just looking at rates of mental illness among African Americans. It can be a bit of a difficult circumstance. And going back, you mentioned that knowing history makes people proud of their heritage. So what are some other things in Black history that we should celebrate more?
Oh, I mean, Kwanzaa, another major event that happens here every year. I don't think it gets enough highlight that our brother does every single year during the holiday. And so those type of events are very important for us to continue to celebrate Black History Month. We have the huge Black History Parade every year, making sure that we celebrate MLK Day, which is important as well. So being able to embrace those things on a larger scale, but also understand that we have to continue it on a daily basis. So we try to put out Black history information, especially on our social media outlets, where parents can also teach their kids while learning themselves.
And I was very fortunate to grow up celebrating Kwanzaa with my family, but for those who aren't familiar, can you explain Kwanzaa for people who may not be familiar?
Oh, it's so many different elements of respect, love, integrity, economics. So it's a series of days during that, what most people during the time they celebrate Christmas, it's a day of Kwanzaa that was created to be able to celebrate the heritage of who we are.
Absolutely. Well, Bakersfield NAACP President Patrick Jackson, thank you very much for joining us, and thank you for shining light on Juneteenth. And coming up, we have more news right after the break.